What's good, everybody? Thanks for hanging out with us here on Overtime.
As an athlete, when you get injuries, it's not just a physical thing, it's also the mental aspect of it too. How would you describe what it was like going through that whole process?
But at halftime, we're going to have Lindsey Horan, Mal Pugh hanging out, World Cup champs, no big deal or anything like that.
Both of us thought that. Honestly, a lot of us did. After such a strong first quarter, all of a sudden you see that energy just go down. And this is a team that has 14 playoff games, 2 Game 7s in both of their series. They're tired. And after you saw what happened in the first quarter and then they just allowed Portland to get back into it.
Horan told us a funny story about the last time she was watching the World Cup. She was at a Buffalo Wild Wings in the middle of taking a bite on a wing when Carly Lloyd scored a goal for Team USA, and hopefully that'll be her scoring a goal in 2019.
I'm getting ready for camp. I'm trying to rest up.
Shelby's got it figured out.
Naps on apps on apps.
He's got it figured out. Thanks.
All the naps.
9 News at 10:30 just ahead, including our sports overtime segment.
And more naps.
They all look back at that Game 82 last year as the driving motivator for them going into this year. How much of a motivator will this feeling be for them?
Well, listen, I think you've got to get your heart broken.
He's doing what every other guy in the country is doing, calling out of work to watch opening day of March Madness. So if you see a guy in Miami gear, ask him what time the Hurricanes play. Oh, wait, they don't. So let's take a quick look at some of the teams who did make it into the NCAA tournament.
During his time in the spotlight with Dad, what advice from one first rounder to another first rounder would you give him?
Definitely shut up when you get into the room.
Rod, I'm going to give you some credit, giving CSU some credit there. That's very kind of you, very kind of you. But yeah, this has been a very one-sided series, 65-22 to all time, and CU is going for the four-peat. That's something that hasn't been done since 1998.
Taylor Tembe takes a deeper look into the world of esports. Chassa toying with the idea of making it a new high school sport.
Why wasn't that a sport when I was in high school?
You would have destroyed it.
I would have been, yeah.
What were your video games that you liked to play?
Mario.
Mario Kart was great.
Mario
Pong.
Party. Pong, yeah.
Pong was great.
Mark and I, we were playing Pong in the newsroom earlier.
That's P-O-N-G, just in case you want to look it up.
Let's throw in some GoldenEye, some Banjo-Kazooie.
It's like
I can
tennis,
keep going.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll be right back.